Motility. Today, we're going to learn the word motility. So if you're excited about that, smash that like button. If you're not excited, give me a thumbs down on this video. That'll teach me a lesson. So guys, this is actually a pretty useful word if you are dealing with health-related stuff or medical stuff. It's a good word to know. Okay, so what it means is it means the ability for things to move inside your body. Okay, so you can see it's a pretty important word. I mean, things are moving in your body, right? And things are moving by themselves. Like right now, you're probably sitting on the couch watching Netflix, or maybe you're watching this video. Okay, stuff is happening in your body without you doing anything, right? Yeah, blood is moving to your hands. You don't need to push blood over to your fingers. Come on, I need some blood in my fingers, right? Or you ate some food today, right? Your food went into your stomach, and now what? What's happening? Well, your stomach is working, guys. Even if you're lazy sitting on the couch watching Netflix, your stomach is moving the food. You don't have to go like this. Come on, food, get down there. Move, food, right? So motility is this idea of it's the ability for things to move inside your body. I think someone's mowing the lawn outside my condo, guys. You can hear a lawnmower, I think. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's the idea that things are moving on their own. Okay, your stomach muscles and all this stuff is kind of moving on its own. Are we recording, guys? Yes, we are. Thank you guys so much for joining me in another episode. I hope this word will be helpful for you in certain situations. It's very similar to the word mobility. It looks like the word mobility, right? And this word also means to be able to move. So what's the difference between mobility and motility? It's just the one has a B and one has a T, right? Mobility, and the other one is motility. Well, this word is more general for anything. For example, mobile phone. Do you have a mobile phone? Why is it called a mobile phone? Well, it's because you can move around and use it. You could go into your car. You could walk around outside. You could go into your bathroom. Maybe you're watching this video in the bathroom, right? So it means when you're using your phone, you can move around. Your phone isn't fixed to the wall somewhere. You know those old-fashioned phones where you had to... the phone was like fixed in a certain spot and you were not able to be mobile. Well, with this kind of phone, you can be mobile while you're using it. Guys, that is extremely convenient. I remember when I was a kid, there were no mobile phones, guys. And now it's part of my life. It's like part of my body. I carry my mobile phone everywhere. Okay, so that's what mobile means. It means you can move around. Look at this poor woman. She is immobile. Okay, well, at least her neck is immobile. That means she can't move her neck. She can't move her head. So immobile means not mobile. So hopefully she regains her mobility. Okay, you could say this. Hopefully she regains her mobility. That means hopefully she can start moving around again, right? Now, what if you were to say this? Hopefully she regains her motility. Well, that would have a very different meaning. That has a different meaning then, right? Okay, so the word motility is a more specific word. We're talking about the movement of things inside your body. Things that are moving on their own. Cells and stuff that's moving. Okay, so this is a noun. Motility is a noun. The adjective is motile. Okay, motile. Okay, so look at this, right? This system in your body is called your digestive system, right? Your digestive system. That's what most people call it. Digestive system. But it's also called the gastrointestinal system. That's a big word. Gastrointestinal system. Okay, gastro means your stomach. Okay? Gastrointestinal, this means your intestines. So we're talking about the system of your stomach and your intestines. That's your gastrointestinal system. Or you could also call it this, the gastrointestinal tract. Okay? Your tract. Just the system, right? So, some people call it I don't know, this word, it's a common word, tract. Or you could say GI tract. Okay, GI stands for gastrointestinal tract. Okay, not track. Track. You might think it should be track because a track means like a path, right? So we're talking about the track of your food. The track of your food is going down there. But this word is not track. It's tract with a T. So just remember that, guys. So, most people call this the digestive tract or the digestive system. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got the esophagus. We have the stomach. We have the small intestines here, and then the large intestines here. So that's basically it, those four pieces, right? Here they are: esophagus, stomach, small intestines. You can say intestines or intestines. Which would you rather pronounce this letter here, I or I? I don't think anyone says intestines. Intestines. No, intestines or intestines. I like intestines. So small intestines, large intestines. Now, this part of your body is also called the colon. It has another name. You can call this large intestines or the colon. Okay. Now, the colon, this is also a punctuation mark in English. It's this here. This is called the colon. And this one is called the semicolon. So it's the same word, two different meanings, right? This punctuation mark, I've made videos about these years ago on my channel. If you don't know how to use punctuation, I have a playlist on my, on my channel. It's called English Punctuation, I think. So but that's actually part of your body, your colon. Okay, so, when we talk about gastric motility, okay, what would this term mean? Gastric, okay, we're talking about the stomach. This word gastro or gastric is an adjective, basically, to mean your things relating to your stomach. So gastric motility, well, this would mean your stomach's your stomach's ability to move, right? To move your food and stuff like that, right? So gastric motility, what if there was a problem with your gastric motility? Imagine if your stomach wasn't moving, like your stomach was just doing nothing. Well, that's called gastroparesis. Okay, gastroparesis is a health problem where your... Can you hear that lawnmower outside, guys? It's kind of annoying me. Hope you can't hear it in my microphone. So gastroparesis, this word paresis means like weakened. So your stomach is weakened, like the muscles are weak, probably due to nerve damage, right? When you have a problem with, your nerves, it's not, your stomach isn't kind of moving properly. And so then you are experiencing gastroparesis. Like you eat some food and it just sits there. It just sits in your stomach. It's not doing anything. Well, your stomach is supposed to be moving and move it downward, right? So, that's what it means, gastroparesis. It's almost similar to, this word is similar to paralysis. Paralysis means you can't move something, okay? So if you are paralyzed, that means you can't move. You're paralyzed. If something is paralyzed, it can't move. Well, paresis is kind of like partial paralysis. Okay, so we're talking stomach weakness. It's not really moving much. So there are all kinds of motility disorders, maybe to do with your stomach, esophagus, stomach, small intestines, or large intestines. Okay, so motility disorders. So you might go to the doctor and try to get checked out. Right? Now, guys, excuse me, guys. Need a swig of water. It's too dry in here. Okay. So most of the time, when we're talking about this word motility, we're talking about poop. Right? We're talking about the food that you eat and it goes down, whatever. Your digestive system isn't the only system in your body, right? You've got your blood, you've got your cardiovascular system, you've got your pulmonary, right? Your cardiopulmonary system. It's to do with your breathing and your heart, and you got your lymphatic system, like underneath your arm, you've got your lymph nodes. Those little things under your armpit, in your armpit, are called lymph nodes. You also have some lymph nodes, I think, on your neck or head or whatever. Those are called lymph nodes. That's a system. It's like the body's drainage system. That fluid that takes all the toxins out of your body, that's your lymphatic system, right? You also have you've got your muscular system, all your muscles, and you got your skeletal system, that's all your bones and stuff. You got your nervous system, all right, all the nerves. There's a lot of systems in the body, right? But, usually when we're talking about motility, we're talking about the digestive system, okay? So it probably means a person's digestive system is either... like the person is either constipated. So constipation is where you can't use the bathroom. For some reason, your food is stuck. You're not really able to use the bathroom. It's for some reason, it's not as frequent as it should be. Okay, the opposite of constipation is diarrhea. Diarrhea means like liquid poop. All right, so diarrhea is like where things are going too fast through your system. Like if you eat some spicy Mexican food, just take a bite and then you run into the bathroom, right? Or maybe you're drinking too much coffee and that's kind of making your digestive system a little bit too active and it's just everything's running through. Well, then you have diarrhea, okay? So, these are considered, maybe issues relating to motility. So motility disorders, that type of thing. The doctor might do some motility tests, I don't know, maybe test out your stomach or your intestines or something like that. Okay, now this word is, you'll probably hear this word if you go to the doctor, and that's the word bowel movement. Okay, so a bowel movement it means when you go to the bathroom. Okay, so notice this movement. There's the word movement. Well, motility, right? It's talking about the movement of stuff. Well, bowels, what does this word mean? Bowels means intestines. Okay, so when you go to the bathroom, your intestines are moving, right? So it's called a bowel movement. Okay, so yeah, just remember the word like colon or intestines or bowels, they kind of mean the same thing. Now, when you go to the doctor, the medical word for poop is stools. Stools. Okay, so the doctor might ask you if you have loose stools. Okay, so this means that your body is everything is moving a bit too quickly. Like I would say it's like this, okay? You got constipation, that's where things are not moving. And then after that, you've got kind of loose stools, right? And then you've got diarrhea. So diarrhea is like liquid, but loose stools would be maybe kind of somewhere between constipation and right here would be like maybe normal. Okay, should have put right a normal poop right here. But I don't know. A lot of people, everybody experiences a different, like the range of things in their lifetime. Sometimes people are constipated, sometimes people have loose stools or diarrhea. It depends on your diet, depends on your lifestyle, maybe it depends on how much coffee you're drinking, or I don't know, different factors, right? So, but yeah, the doctor might ask you this, or you could tell the doctor, I have loose stools, or I have constipation, I have diarrhea. Okay, so the doctor might send you for a stool test. Okay, so that means that you collect a bit of your stools, you put them in a little container, and say, here you go, Doc. I got a present for you. Merry Christmas, Doc. Happy birthday. Yeah. That's a wonderful gift. Wouldn't that be a great birthday present? One of your patients gives you some stools. Here's my present for you, Doc. Sometimes people use the word doc as short for doctor. Okay. Anyway, guys, I don't want these videos to be too long, so let's just cut it off right there. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But that's basically what motility means. We're talking about the things movement in your body. Okay, so sometimes you'll see this word in health things or medical stuff, biology related stuff. So I think it's going to be useful sometimes for you. So guys, I have a question for you. Do you ever watch my videos while you're in the can? So in the can means in the bathroom. You could also say on the can. If it's on the can, then it would mean on the toilet. That means you're sitting on the toilet. Do you ever watch my videos while you're on the can? On the toilet, or in the can means in the bathroom. Okay? So let me know your answer down there in the comments. And guys, hope you're doing great. As always, I love you very much. Hope you're staying safe, healthy, and happy wherever you are. And guys, I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.